The only rail-enabled Cook Strait ferry, the Aratere, has just sailed into Wellington for the final time. The 26-year-old vessel will now be laid up to make way for new infrastructure for newer, bigger vessels. Glenn McConnell was on the final journey.
Through the fog and into Picton for one last time, the Aratere. Retiring after 26 years on the Cook Strait.
What isn't broadcast is how hard the ship actually works. When it's not having a checkered history, it's actually a very hard-working ship. And most of the time it's carrying the fleet.
That checkered history including last year's grounding and even a rat infestation following the 2011 upgrades. But its crew say there was no better ship to work on.
Working is just part of the job. The crew and the fun that we have is the highlight.
It's one of 6 ferries on the Cook Strait, but it is the only one that can carry travellers, trucks and trains.
Like old cars, they have to be replaced and moved on. That's life, I suppose. But it's sad it's going to be the last rail ferry for a couple of years, but because that is the most efficient and best way of going across the Strait.
I'm very hopeful that the promises are kept and that we get new rail ferries coming down the line at us. They're a little bit late, in my opinion.
A unique ship, receiving an equally unique send-off. Picton's locals waving off the Aratere, the Coast Guard riding with it to the end of the Marlborough Sounds, even its competitor blasting the foghorn. This is the final sailing for the Aratere, but so far we don't know what will replace it. The Minister for Rail, Winston Peters, has said the government will have new ships in 2029, but it hasn't signed a deal to buy those ships yet. Are you still confident that the 2029 delivery will take place for the new ships?
Yes.
Has there been any update on...
Because we don't go and sign contracts and then start adding massive costs to them. We expect people to perform.
Kaitaki and the Kairahi are able to continue operating until 2029, but Aratere had to come out of service so that the infrastructure could be built to be ready for 2029.
Under the old plan, a new ship would have been arriving this year, but the coalition government cancelled that order when costs blew out by about $1.5 billion for port upgrades. The new plan leaves Kiwi Rail a ship down and without any rail link.
We know the reduced fleet means fewer jobs, but unlike other politicians, we do not shy away from the hard news.
But for now, it's farewell to the Aratere.
The ships have always been a part of my life. I sailed on them a lot as a child, so it's a bit emotional seeing this one go.
And fingers crossed for 2029.